this part is the end. I really hope it's the end. Alexia uploaded another video basically giving more details on what JAYSTATION did to her. And I want to watch it with you guys, talk about it. Hopefully, please God, make this be the last part.
So I really didn't want to have to make this video today, but a lot of you are asking me for more details on the video that I released yesterday. So I kept out so many details in that video in hopes to be respectful towards Jay. This video that I originally filmed yesterday was over 30 minutes long, but out of respect for Jay, I cut down all the details and literally brought it down to 19 minutes. But after seeing the video that Jay posted about me yesterday and all the lies, complete lies that he's been saying about me, I feel like there's no other option but to explain step by step everything that happened within Jay and I's relationship. Clearly, after everything that I did for Jay to try and protect him, he has zero respect for me. So you guys wanted more details, and I'm about to give you all the facts. First things first, I want to make the most important thing clear in this video. In Jay's video, he made it sound like I was calling our fans and our supporters delusional.
I mean, his fans are pretty delusional because they believe that Chucky at 3 a.m. is real.
Now that we got that cleared up, I'm about to tell you guys something that I completely left out in my video yesterday. You're all wondering about Jay's comment about how he has a police warrant out for him and he's gonna get arrested for assault. And I want to tell you face to face that this is 100% true. Jay has been abusive towards me in our relationship, and I went to the police and charged him for domestic assault. So just to be very clear, Jay assaulted me on 2 separate occasions. Not even counting all the emotional abuse that Jay gave to me throughout our relationship of 5 months. One time he literally threw and whipped an iPhone at my face, and then the second time he grabbed me off the couch and threw me to the ground. And then to make matters even worse, after Jay pushed me to the ground, he told me that it was okay for him to push me like that because I didn't do exactly what he wanted me to do.
That's a little f***y. First things first, there's no actual proof that actually happened, but I'm serious. I'm just taking her word because JAYSTATION's fucking dumb. Domestic abuse is not some shit to joke about, so like if she's lying about that, that would kind of like put you in a bad position. But I don't think anyone would really lie about domestic abuse like that. That's very specific what she just said. I truly believe what she's saying.
I know that Jay has been denying that he ever laid a hand on me, but this is completely false. I even have a conversation with Jay and I on the phone with me completely saying that you pushed me and you threw a phone at me, and then Jay agrees. I'm gonna play that for you guys right now.
Like, what am I gonna do to you though?
What do you mean? What you did before? Hit me, throw shit at me, or push me and throw shit at me.
But you're already gone. I couldn't hit you or anything if you're gone already.
Whoa, okay, there's proof. Okay, JAYSTATION hits his girlfriends. Just letting you guys know. There's the proof right there. Look, here's the thing. JAYSTATION has literally no proof. Alexia has video proof of him saying that he actually like pushed her. So Alexia's kind of winning this debate right now.
This clearly shows that Jay did not deny the fact that he has done both of those things for me. He knows that it happened and would have 100% defended himself if these statements weren't true. If someone tells you, hey Alexia, you just yelled at me, and I didn't yell at them, of course I'm gonna say, hey, I never yelled at you. But Jay never did that. He never defended himself and say, oh, but I can't do any of those things anymore because I'm not with you right now. I also have the voicemail of the police officer who's in charge of my case, who has left me multiple emails about this case. So I'm gonna play a short clip of that for you right now as well to show you guys that this warrant and this arrest is 100% real.
Play your messages, press 1. To record a message, press 2. To manage your greetings, press 3.
Hello, Alexia. My name is I'm a detective in division, and I just wanted to call and touch base with you and let you know that I am in charge of investigating the matter that you've brought to us when you reported to the police the other day. I'm going to try and contact Mr. Etier and see if he'd be willing to turn himself in here. Otherwise, I'll be taking out a warrant for his arrest. And if you want to contact me, my number here is 416.
There is She has the proof, unlike JAYSTATION. That's the difference between them.
Jay has an extremely violent history. He even got charged with the exact same thing that I'm currently charging him with from his ex-girlfriend of 2 years ago.
There's a lot of things that happened behind the scenes that y'all don't know. I was waiting for the police to do something about it because Jay actually went physical on me in Yorkdale Mall. Security cameras caught it.
Security cameras caught JAYSTATION. Now, there's so much proof already in the first 5 minutes of the video. The first 5 minutes of this video has more proof than JAYSTATION in his whole 20-minute video.
Jay has so many charges against him that he's not even allowed to go to the United States.
And that's not even talking about his criminal past and who this person really is. By the way, if any of you guys were expecting him to do a meetup in the US, he's actually banned from traveling to the United States, so you can forget about that.
He's literally banned from the United States, and even his past friend, All Those World TV, got a restraining order on him.
And based on his violent history, I've decided to get a restraining order to protect myself.
Bro, JAYSTATION is a f***ed up dude. He's not allowed to go to US. All Those World TV, who was a YouTuber I remember watching. Damn, that brings me back like 2016 era. He got a restraining order on JAYSTATION. That's how you know JAYSTATION's messed up.
This is someone that Jay used to be super close with, and then Jay acted the same way that Jay always does, and Aldo felt the need to get a restraining order from him. This shows that this guy is a violent person. He does not know how to control his anger, and he lashes out on people for no reason. He always says that he has no friends because he focused on success, but really, he has no friends because all of his friends turned their backs on him because of the way that Jay treats them. Nobody wants to have a friend who's rude to them or disrespects them constantly, so obviously these friends are going to turn their backs on him after Jay treats them the way that he does with every person in this world. And because Jay has no friends, he wanted me to have no friends. He deleted all my contacts in my phone, wouldn't even allow me to talk to my very best friends since I was a child. He didn't like it when I would talk to my family and never even let me go home to see my family.
JAYSTATION tried to control Alexia. Not allowing you to have your own life in a relationship is kind of a bad thing. And JAYSTATION is like really just like a
Everything to him meant cheating. I wasn't allowed to see my family. I wasn't allowed to come back to Toronto.
There's more proof that Alexia's telling the truth because it happened to someone else.
From the 5 months that I was with Jay, I only went and saw my family 2 or 3 times. And that was after I had a huge fight with Jay to go home. Jay didn't even want me to go home for my own grandma's funeral. I was supposed to go there for at least 4 days to comfort my family, but he told me that I was never going to be successful if I went back to see my grandma for her funeral.
4 days doesn't matter. 4 days, this motherfucker. 4 days. You couldn't wait 4 days. Dog, I can stop making videos for 4 days and I'll still probably be the same amount of successful. Like, that's the thing. But JAYSTATION feels like, oh no. If you go back for your grandma's funeral, who you've known longer than me, yeah, you'll never be successful, you dumbass.
You didn't care when my grandma died. You didn't care when I wanted to see my family at Christmas. You didn't care about any of that. All you cared about was me being with you to be able to film an extra 1 video or an extra 2 videos. That's all you cared about. More than my grandma's death, more than me wanting to be home at Christmas for 2 days, more than me wanting to surprise my dad one time. Money is important, but when it starts f***ing up your relationships with people you are closest to, the only person who you're close to in your life, then that's an issue. You are obsessed with, I don't even think you're obsessed with money. I think you're obsessed with controlling people. And money controls people, and money controls things, and that's what you want and need. Because as soon as you don't have control, you freak out. You need to have control of my Facebook. You need to have control of my Instagram. You need to have control of who I text. You need to have control of this. Like,
Alexia, I promise you though, I know that it's wrong what I did.
He admits that he knows what he did was wrong. But he still did it anyways, you know? It's okay to punch somebody on the street if you know it's wrong, you know? That's kind of like the same thing that's happening right here.
Jay never even wanted me to go home for Christmas at all. I was supposed to go home for Christmas for a week, and Jay said he was all fine with it all up until the week before Christmas, and then he flips out on me and says, I'm gonna delete the Dream Team channel if you go home. You don't want to work for it, so I don't want to work for you. So because of that, he made me miss my mom's birthday. He made me miss my brother's birthday because my mom's birthday is on December 21st, and my brother's birthday's on December 22nd. So I missed both of those birthdays and only ended up going home for Christmas for not even 2 full days. It was literally like a day and a half. And that's including travel time, which is like 4 hours each way. Jay even went so far of not wanting me to go home to Ottawa for my own doctor's appointments. I had some unexpected news lately that I have a little bit of an issue with my heart, and I've been waiting for an appointment with the heart hospital for a very long time, literally over a year. And Jay wanted me to miss that appointment because he didn't want me to leave him in Toronto. He wanted me to miss my own doctor's appointment, all for his own well-being.
That's... I can't even... This guy is so f***ed. First of all, missing family birthdays and that's messed up. Number 2, if she would have died because he didn't let her leave, and there is proof that he didn't let her leave, and she just like died, then that's JAYSTATION's fault, and then, you know, like, Ahmed should f***ing tell the truth sometime.
In Jay's video, he said that he found messages from me with other guys during our relationship, and that I was messaging them to hook up with other guys and to drink and do random stuff. This is completely a lie, and the way that I could prove this to you is because he made me take away my social media. How am I even gonna message guys if I don't have any social media at all? I told you in my last video, I would never cheat on someone, and I mean that with my whole heart. Jay is just trying to make up lies to make me look bad.
Yes, like, there is proof, because she said it on FaceTime with JAYSTATION, that, why'd you made me take away my Instagram, my Twitter, whatever. And then JAYSTATION said, like, he did it. So yes, Alexia, again, won this one.
And Jay even decides to call me a gold digger for most of our relationship. I spent so much money on our videos together. I bought things for Dream Team. I bought things for even Jay's channel, like Airbnbs for his own channel that he never paid me back for. We went out for dinner all the time, and I would pay lots of the time. Like, he's making it out to be like I was a complete and utter gold digger, and that he bought me all these things, and that he spent all this money for me. This is completely not true. Jay, throughout our whole relationship, he bought me stuff for Christmas, and he bought me one other gift. It's not like I was getting things all the time. I am not a gold digger. And at the same time that Jay bought me stuff, I would buy him stuff. I bought him designer clothing, food, all these different things that he is not mentioning to you. And lots of the things that we had to buy for Dream Team or JAYSTATION had to be bought with a credit card. So I would always buy these things because Jay doesn't even have a credit card. And why does Jay not have a credit card? Because Jay cannot get a credit card even if he wanted to. Every time he applies for a credit card, he gets denied because he screwed over so many people in the past for money that they are not letting him get a credit card, and they do not trust him with a credit card. Jay is calling me a gold digger, but how are you even supposed to be a gold digger with someone who doesn't have that much money? Calling me a gold digger was just Jay's go-to response, so I would do things to him to prove to him that I wasn't a gold digger. Like, he would always call me a gold digger, so then I would end up doing things for free for him, so I would hope that he would think that I'm not a gold digger. Jay is so obsessed with money that he even did this to his past girlfriend.
But you cannot call me a gold digger when I was actually useful to you. I helped hold your camera. I helped put makeup on people for you. I acted for you, my guy.
There is so much proof right there in that past minute of that video to show that JAYSTATION is like a fucking actual scumbag.
To demand of me to take a real lie detector for him. Talk about anything important. You know what he wanted us to talk about? He wanted to talk about my past relationships with other guys. He had this conspiracy that I did these things that I did not do. And he said, oh, a girl's only value is how exclusive she is. He would call me all these rude names that should not be said in a relationship. He said I was never gonna be anything and I'm never gonna be successful and that I need Jay to be successful. He even told me that I need to sell my own soul to him because he's the gatekeeper of my success and he decides if I'm successful or not.
I pretty much almost gave up my whole life for you on the spot. I signed myself away to you.
That's a little messed up. Not a little, that's very messed up, bro. That's like, again, like what I said with the Alexia isn't dead video, I think that one was. JAYSTATION treated her like a slave. This is actual more proof that he treated her like an actual slave.
I even received multiple texts from people explaining to me that their friends have gone through the same experience with Jay. I'm gonna pop up on the screen here a text of this girl who wants to remain anonymous and her friend's experience with Jay. It shows the exact same thing that I said. Jay is super nice as soon as you don't do exactly what he says, and then Jay flips out.
Hi, I messaged you yesterday but unsent because I got nervous about who you had control over you account and what Jay was real. Jay dated my best friend and we were all in the same friend group. This was years ago, so the Jason I knew and Jason my friend experienced may not be the same person as he is now. He is very egocentric and paranoid person. People will never be trusted. Even people who showed that they could Even people who showed they could be. He was possessive and would become enraged if my best friend didn't agree with him and wanted to have a girl's day. They got into a huge fight over coming to my birthday party. He wanted to come to the first 24/7, and so that meant something, showing him loyalty by cutting other people from her life. She told him that her family was concerned and that they felt he was emotionally abusing her and harming her self-esteem because he would worship her until she didn't do what he wanted her to do. Then he would tear her down, and she was and is a beautiful girl, but insecure, and he knew what buttons to push. I'm assuming that's what it says.
The real reason that Jay took down those death videos of me was not because I wanted him to take them down. The only reason was because for a short period of time, Jay's channel actually got demonetized completely. Jay was freaking out, sending me multiple text messages, freaking out about his channel being over. He thought his channel was completely over, demonetized forever because of these videos.
Alexia, this is serious. Please call me. I'm done. I'm serious. My channel is f***ed. Call me now. I'm serious. Alexia, my channel is done. Please call me right now. What the f***? Alexia, I will kill myself right now, and I swear to God, it's that serious. Alexia, I'm it kidding. Answer. Alexia, I'm not even joking. My channel's f***ed. I need to talk to you. F you, it is serious. Alexia, please answer the call. This is not a joke. I have not ever been more serious. Answer the call. Alexia, man, my channel is going. My channel is gone. Can you answer the call? Bro, what the
So after he got demonetized, he deleted all the videos right away, only out of fear because of his channel, and then he appealed YouTube's decision to demonetize him. I even have the screenshot that he sent me showing that his channel was demonetized.
I believe that's not demonetized. Demonetized is the yellow one. That's the yellow one is that one he doesn't have monetization on or some shit.
I say, hi, boyfriend of 5 months. I'm really feeling nauseous and I'm really feeling sick. And you say, hey, girlfriend of 5 months, you suck. I'm gonna get mad at you for being nervous and tell you that you're never gonna be nothing and that you're not cut out for YouTube and that you should just go be broke. You do shit like that all the time. That shows me that you don't have feelings, Jay. You're selfish and you only care about yourself. It's your agenda or no agenda.
Yeah, well, I should have been more aware of what you're telling me and how you feel about things.
That's clearly JAYSTATION's voice, so he's basically admitting. He's admitting to doing wrong.
Jay does not care at all about how his fans feel. All he cares about is getting views on his videos so he can make money. So on top of being physically abusive, Jay was also even more verbally abusive. He would constantly call me names. I've never been so disrespected in my whole life. But I think, honest to God, one of these reasons why he was so rude towards me is because I know for a fact that Jay is sexist towards women. Him and his roommate Ahmed are very disrespectful towards women and constantly put them down. Jay used to tell me all the time how he doesn't believe that women should work and that men are the superior race than women, and that why are all men successful and girls aren't successful? It's because men are made to be successful and they're so much better than women, and that's why all the rich people are men and all the poor people are women.
It kind of sounds like Jay likes men a little bit. Yo, controversy.
And the only mission that women have in life is to find a rich guy. He told me that no successful woman will ever get married. He said that even if they get married, they'll always get divorced because successful women are what's wrong with society. This is such a twisted and traditional logic that really shows me that Jay is really messed up in the head. He has such a big ego that he thinks that men are gods and women are nothing. And what's even worse than him disrespecting me constantly is that he even went so far to constantly disrespect my family. Jay knows how much my family means to me, and he would constantly disrespect them. He knows that my dad is really sick right now, guys, and he literally told me on more than one occasion that he thinks that it would be better for my dad to die because then I would actually start working harder. He honestly said, your dad is better off dead because then you're actually gonna be something someday.
Holy shit. That is so fucked. Holy shit. That like knocked me. That is so fucked up. JAYSTATION, are you serious, bro? That's not okay, bro.
What should I do?
What do you mean?
What should I do moving forward now? For the future?
Be a better
And
person.
Huh?
Be a better person.
Well, yeah, that's the goal.
Don't throw shit at a girl. Don't push her. Don't touch her at all. If you're angry with her, don't be controlling. Don't manipulate. Have sympathy. Have remorse for people. Be a decent human being and feel sad if other people feel sad.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
You're just saying this, though. You could say whatever you want.
I'm not.
It sounds like JAYSTATION's trying to change, but we all know he's fucking not gonna change.
He would even kick me out of the house every single time that he was upset at me. He would just kick me out, not even give me keys to come back, and just leave me. And every single time that he kicked me out, guys, was like past midnight. So it'd be like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And we lived in downtown Toronto, guys. It's actually pretty sketchy there at nighttime. There's a lot of weird people and a lot of dangerous people, but he did not care about my safety at all.
Okay, come back when you don't bitch. When it's time for me to film, I need your help with the video. I help you so you can help me. You said do nothing and do nothing for you. You said I do nothing and do nothing for you. I'm not sticking around to someone who talks about me constantly when I'm the biggest supporter. When you realize I'm top tier guy, come back. Lim Fao. If you kick me out again, I never will. Ooh. And like the timestamps are like 2 in the morning, bro. Holy shit, he actually films his videos at 3 a.m.
By the day that I was gonna end my relationship with Jay, my mom and my uncle literally flew out from Ottawa all the way to Toronto to come and save me. They did not trust Jay and who he was as a person because they knew that he might do something if he knew I was leaving.
Damn.
He constantly tried to put me against my family. I even have a video of after I left, Jay is still trying to convince me that my family want nothing good for me, that my family doesn't want me to succeed, and that they don't want to see me making more money than them.
Alexia, are you really gonna let other people, ruin what we got together, destroy what we have built in the last 4 months. Everything that we've been through, worked on, gone. You're gonna go from everybody thinking you're dead to a month later, everybody not even knowing you exist. Your parents are destroying your success. Destroying your success. I don't think your parents want to see you making more money than them.
If all this wasn't proof, both videos that Alexia made had some good proof. This one has a lot more proof. But this is like the definitive proof that JAYSTATION is controlling people. He said on video, like that's, you can't fake that video. That's the end of Alexia's response to Jay's response of Alexia's video. Hopefully I don't have to make another JAYSTATION video, because these are getting kind of old. But if I do, I'll see you in part 5.